Hello friends, I'm Punam Singh. Uh, as you can see, I've opened up the tarot cards for a virtual reading for somebody. I'm going to be talking to you on what exactly tarot is, and this is a Rider-Waite deck. Tarot sessions, when you go for a tarot session, a lot of people tend to be a little confused, and they mix it up with astrology. So when I ask people to send me their questions in advance, because currently everything is online or on WhatsApp, they send me questions which are definitely more suited for an astrological session. So tarot sessions and tarot questions need you to ask very close-ended, specific questions. For example, should you be wanting to change your job, then your question should be, will I find my new ideal job in the next 3 months or maybe 6 months or a year? If you're wanting to get married, then your question should be, will I get married to my ideal mate in 2020? Not, when will I get married? That's an incorrect format. So now that you've got an idea of how tarot questions should be asked or should be composed, what exactly can you ask questions on? So you can ask questions on work, on your professional front, on money-related issues, court cases, how you're going to do in your exams, anything to do with relationships, marriage, divorce, health-related issues, anything to do with love. Actually, any question under the sun. You can ask about COVID-related questions, about whether there will be World War IV, because World War III apparently is already happening in COVID times. And every time your question needs to be very, very time specific. Now, the Rider-Waite card and tarot cards are made up of what we call the major and the minor arcana cards. So in the deck that is open right now, for a friend of mine who needed some advice on whether their marriage to their um, person they loved was on the cards. Just about every card that has been opened over here, with the exception, there are 8 cards over here, and 6 of them are what we call the minor arcana cards, which means that the effects of the reading of those cards will last from anything between 1 month to 3 months, so that you could ask the same question again after 3 months if you want the more updated answer. 2 of these cards are what we call the major arcana cards, and their answers related to their readings would typically last from between 6 months to a year. There are people who pull out cards for the day. They want just about everything they do tracked via the cards, which is very good for the card reader, because it means more money for him or her, but it also means maybe an excessive dependency upon the cards. As far as I'm concerned, I also have a psychic gift. So when I am reading your cards, there would be some kind of guidance or some things that I share with you which come to me from a higher level, which is the psychic reading or the psychic guidance that I get when I'm sitting with the tarot deck. Once all your questions are answered, and typically if we're doing a WhatsApp session, I request you to send your questions to me in advance. Then we look upon a mutually conducive time. We open the cards, and every card, the reading is sent to you on WhatsApp, either typed out or physically spoken to you and shared with you. Once that is finished, if you are taking a prolonged session with me, I will do something which goes a little bit beyond the ordinary, which is give you an angel card reading, and that comes from something that is not really, well known in the Indian milieu. So again, this is a deck. It has 4 different elements to it. I will pull out a card for you and I will share what that card holds. So for this particular reading, for example, I have pulled out this card, and this card talks about gratitude. And gratitude is something we all know should be expressed. We all know how much it opens up our life, and we all are advised to move from grumbling or grudge to gratitude. So this is just a small explanation of how tarot functions. You're most welcome to connect with me either on YouTube, through my mobile, for those of you who are familiar, or leave a message for me and I will touch base with you. I'm available on Instagram and I'm available on Facebook. So reach out, undergo a tarot session, see. It can be fun, it can be useful, and it can be very, very much of a game changer for you. Thank you.